How you go, guys? It's Can again, and I am feeling not great. I feel ugly. I'm currently in the day where I let my eyelids rest from the fake eyelash extensions, and it's the first Monday before I fly home for Christmas. And my roots are so grown out, so we're gonna be fixing that. I'm gonna be bleaching my hair today, sleeping on it, toning my hair tomorrow, sleeping on it, and then finally dyeing it the third day. I like to give myself a day of rest between each step because my hair is very dry and brittle, and if I don't do that, it will break off. Like you can see here, this is currently what we're rocking with. Here, this is my current length, which is pretty good considering I cut it off to here for my birthday last year, so it's pretty soft. That might be because I don't do much to the back of it. I bleach my tips so that the back of my head, when it's freshly dyed, is black to blue. But for some reason, whatever dye I used on the back of my head last time has completely washed out. So now it's like brown to silvery green, which is gross. I don't know. Because this is fine, this is blue, this stayed blue. So I don't really know why the back of my head did that. So I'm probably going to try out a new dye for the back of my head to see if it'll stop fading back to my natural color. To bleach my hair, I'm going to be using L'Oreal Blue Ion Sensitive Candle because this stuff actually smells so good. It's like tutti frutti. Yummy. Wash with some low with my brush. Membrane cut or conflict. I have been dyeing my hair blue since my 19th birthday, so that's what, 9 years now. And this is just what works for me. Works for me, might not work for you. This is not supposed to be a tutorial. This is more just supposed to be like a fun hangout set. So, alright, I'm gonna get started. Since my hair is like a tri-color split, the back of my head is supposed to stay dark. I'm going to separate the back of my head from the front half of my head because all I'm gonna do is bleach these two sections, like the roots of these two sections, and leave the back of my head untouched, because when I dye over that with blue, I want it to just be like navy blue, black, sort of. So my hair something. Whether or not I separated it successfully is a totally different question, but whatever. I'm gonna start bleaching my hair, and I bleach my hair backwards. You're supposed to part it, start at the bottom and work your way to the top. But I just noticed that every time I do that, the middle part doesn't develop. It obviously has less time to develop, so it ends up yellow, and then it's harder to tone. And I wear my hair parting in the middle 99% of the time, so that needs to be the widest part. So I just start in the middle. I work my way down the white streak because it's the white streak, so it needs to be wider, and then I'll work my way down the blue streak. Let it sit, do its thing, and then I'll wash it off or wash it out. now that I finished the border side, I'm going to pretty much like pull it all back. Oh my god,
Awesome.
and I'm gonna hit my hairline like double, like. Anyway, I'm gonna double up how much I have like on my hairline just to make sure that it's all really saturated. And also I have like plenty of bleach left, so might as well use it. Okay, so now I'm done with that. I'm gonna let it sit for like maybe another 15 minutes, but not much more than that, because it already took me 15 minutes just to do this. And then I'm gonna rinse it all out. I'm gonna go the rest of my day with Draco Malfoy hair. And then come back tomorrow, same time, to ton my hair. Like, here is the bleach job. I for real look like Draco Malfoy. I look like a little boy. For real. It's actually sad how much of my white streak I've lost, because the last time I dyed my hair, I did it all in one sitting, which destroyed it. I had a mental breakdown, which led to a manic episode, which led to me dyeing all of my hair in one go. This is just heart-wrenching. So this is what that piece looks like on this side. I'm going to put red eyelashes on and go to the stove, get groceries, get the rest of my hair supplies, and then I'll be toning this mess for day 2. Okay, I'm back from the Sally Beauty Supply, and I'm looking significantly less busted than I did yesterday. Thank God. So now, and I take the hat off and I look just as busted as before. Okay. Most of it has lightened where it needs to be, but I knew that this was going to happen. On camera you can't really tell, but this section is just not lifted as much as the rest, but that's fine because it's the underlayer of the blue. It doesn't really matter as much to me. I'm going to do exactly what I did last time, which is start in the middle and work my way down one side and then down the other side. And then I'm going to use the rest of the bottle on the back of my head. Not really because it needs to be toned, but because it will open the cuticle on like the shaft of my hair or whatever, and it'll make it more like porous and susceptible to the dye. And hopefully it won't fade to brownish green anymore. I think the reason why it was fading was because on the front of my head I used semi-permanent ion, and on the back of my head I used permanent. And I guess maybe permanent blue dye just doesn't work because this is still blue, but this is like mossy greenish silver. That's not blue. So I'm just gonna use the same exact type of dye on this as the back of my head because clearly it works better. Here's the toner that I use. I use Wella T050. It's an additive. It's supposed to be a toner additive, cooling violet, but I just use it as a toner because that's what works for what I want. I don't want my hair to be blonde. I want my hair to be white, and this is so far, in my experience, the best way to get it to actually be white, right? Because that's, would you or would you not call that color like silver? I mean, white. Is that possible? Unless you're naturally platinum blonde. But for someone whose natural hair color is this, getting it to this, you have to admit, is a little impressive, considering I'm not a fucking professional. I taught myself how to do this from YouTube videos using my 20 low ion sensitive scalp again. Yummy. All right. I'm about to go wash my hair. But I also forgot to mention that whenever I wash and condition my hair, I also do one of these native masks. Forgot to put that one on. They're only like $10, and I'm not sponsored, but native, hey, I buy your shit. But this strengthening hair mask helps my hair feel not damaged at all. Honestly, I feel like you would expect my hair to feel like shit. But if I get in the shower, I wash my hair, and then I leave this for 15 minutes in, you genuinely cannot tell by feeling my hair that it's damaged. It feels normal. So I would definitely recommend this, and I use a lot of it. I use so much of it. It's a problem. Yeah. Alright, the toner worked exceptionally well. Look at how great that is. Awesome. It's time to actually do the dyeing for real. Here are dyes. I have two of the dark ones for the back of my head, but this is for this side. This is for that side. This is probably not even gonna do much since this chunk of my hair is already pretty much this color. But I'm mostly gonna use this just to protect my white streaks on the rest of the dye. I'm gonna mix this with some conditioner. And this is about the only time where I'll ever actually use my parting comb, because I have to make sure that my part is perfect since I'm doing a tri-color dye. Didn't really matter when I was bleaching and toning because it was all getting the same bleach and tone. Bleach and tone.
A bleach and tone, like a bleach and tone, like a bleach and tone, like.
This stuff smells so good. But anyway, now that I have this, I'm just gonna glob this on, and it's not developer based, so I don't have to worry about it damaging any of the hair. I'm really just doing this as like a deep conditioning mask and to protect my white streak from the rest of the dye. Okay, this is how I have it separated out now. It's like super saturated so that I won't get blood on, and now I'm just gonna do the exact same thing on the side but with the Bleaching. Die. Here is the final saturation. Washing it is the interesting part because I have to do this every time I wash my hair. So I will shampoo, condition the back of my head this color, and then put it up in a clip. Take down this color, shampoo, condition that, put it back up, and then shampoo, condition, put it back up. And keep it separate the whole time because otherwise the colors, they bleed. I mean, I'm not buying professional grade dye, so be really careful. For the most part, it works though. So now for me to do a little rinsey poo, and we will see the final result. Here is the finished dye job. It came out a little darker than I was expecting, but that's good because it'll fade as I shampoo it. Oh, the back came out little green. I think I wanted it to be more of like an indigo blueberry color, so next time I will mix purple in it. But yeah, can't be mad at it. Cost me $50. And we have